Man, I messed up. I messed up, and I admit I messed up. Listen, y'all. Listen. I don't know why I didn't think of this sooner. Look. I need to clean that backyard. Look, when you are... What in the world? Look, when it's your first year in lawn care full time, you don't quite have your winter figured out. You're gonna make money in the winter, but it's not gonna be how you make it in the spring and in the summer. So look, this is what you gotta do. And here's where I messed up at. Now, I didn't mess up because I was still, like, this is what I should have done. When March hit, this is what I should have done when March hit. I should have been like, well, how much money do I actually need to make it through December, January, February, and March? 4 months. And this is what I should have did, y'all. I should have took all my bills for 4 months, added them up. I'm talking about bills, to groceries, to gas you put in the car, to if you go eat out once a week, you should add all of that up and say, hey, let's just say it's 20 grand. So what you'll do, you'll go from March, you say March, April, May, June, July, August, September, October, November. You say, all right, that's 9 months. I need to put back $2,500 a month. Like, we just throwing 20 grand out here now. I need to put back $2,500 a month. All right. That's like $600 a week. That's like, man, $600 a week. If I put that back every week, I'd be covered until the winter. You'll be covered through the winter. That's easy. So I was going over my books last night. I'm doing the math. I'm crunching numbers. I said, man, I did it wrong. So what I did, I went back through all my books. I said, how much do I need for me to make nothing until March? So I said, if work stopped November the 1st, this is how much I need. I went to crunching them numbers. I said, man, this is possible, even though I'm late in the game. All right. So I said, well, I need X amount of dollars put back every week until November the 1st. So I went back to my books. I said, November of 2022, I made X amount of dollars. I said, I'm looking at if November the 1st, all the work dry up, I don't make nothing. I said, well, November, if I make this amount, that's extra. Then I looked at my books for December. I said, man, that's what I made December 2022, even though it was peanuts, it's something. Then I was looking at January, what came in January. I said, man, that's small, but that's something. February was like, ooh, that's a good little bit. And then March, we back popping. Now, let's just say, for the sake of numbers, let's just say November, you made $1,000. That was last year. The following year, you should do 3. So if you done 5 in November, the following year, you should do about 9 or 10. I'm just saying, I'm just throwing numbers out there. That's not accurate numbers. So I'm looking at, I said, well, man, this is possible. So I'm about to buckle down. From now until November the 1st, I'm about to send X amount of dollars to this account. And when November hit, that's going to still be a good piece of change that I'm not even banking on. Guess where that's going? Over there in the account. December hit, going to be a little crumbs, but we still got this lump we pulling off. January hit, a little bit of crumbs. We still got this lump we pulling off. February, we back popping. I was looking at my books when I made in February. I was like, man, that's straight. So what I'm looking at, last winter, I wasn't hustling because I had my full-time job. Look, when November hit last year, I was like, yeah, man, your yard ain't growing no more. It's over with. Even though I could have got another cut or two, I was just so burned out from the full-time job and maintaining 80-something properties. I was burned out, so I was ready for it to stop. I was overpricing leaf cleanups because I didn't want to do it. I wanted to relax. So imagine now, like you come in a subdivision like this. Look, them leaves coming off these trees. You come in a subdivision like this. Let's take one house, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Out of these 10 houses, one person is going to want a leaf removal. The only problem with that, when you out here hustling up leaf removals, you're not necessarily going to get what you normally get versus a call out. Somebody call you to come remove the leaves, they want them gone. Versus you walking up, knocking on the door, hey, I see you got leaves on your property, want your leaves removed. What that's going to cost? We normally do it for $450, but we got a going rate right now. We can get them done for $325. And even the $325, that's really not, yeah, you just hustling at that point. Me personally, I don't want to drop under $400 for a leaf removal. I don't want to drop under $400 because I can pay my dump fee, I can gas everything up and still make good. Once you drop under that $400, you cutting into too much profit now. Typically, I like to get about $425 for a leaf removal. About $425, that way I can walk away with $300 profit. What you mean the $425? Well, that's dump fee, that's gas. I can get the $300 profit. Think about it like this. You do one leaf removal a day. $300 profit. One a day. Let's just say you do 4 a week. You ain't lucky like that. 4, but you hustling. You walk away with $1,200 after your overhead. Shoot, next week you don't hit on nothing. Following week, get you another $1,200. That's still good money. So I'm fixing to buckle down. Start sending money to this other account. Because see, I was accounting for bills. I wasn't accounting for small stuff like groceries every week. The gas my wife need to move around. Even though that's small amounts of money, you still got to put that in your budget. So I'm off a little bit, but it can be done. So I was looking at my books. I said, man, it's possible. Make it happen. And then when November hit, everything we make extra in November is extra. Man, look. Hustle, 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 hustle. Y'all see these bags? That ain't nothing but door hangers. Guess what? We already handed them out. We already handing out leaf removal door hangers. Because some properties already have leaves falling. Some, not all, some. You pull up on a property, hey, they got leaves. You can really pretty much cut these leaves up. Let me drop a door hanger. Hey, man, you got leaves out on your property. We can mulch them up, man, $175, make it look good. Because it's not bad. Now, once it get bad, that's when that ticket go up. Mulching, like I'm going to show y'all some of my properties. I got leaves dropping on some of my properties. Literally, you double cut it, the leaves gone. But let's see what the winner do. Let's see what the winner